Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about this situation that happened in Ohio. It did happen earlier this year. However, the people that were involved in this deplorable act were just recently in court and kind of brought to justice, kind of not. I'd like to talk to y'all about it. I wonder why this was not mega viral back when it happened in the spring. Maybe it was and I missed it, but nevertheless, we're here today to talk about it. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so we're going to be talking about a student that had Down syndrome and autism who was severely mistreated by his teachers, whom he should have been able to trust, and they should have been there to keep him safe. Instead, they decided to restrain him and film it and laugh and cackle. I realize that sounds wild, and it is, but let's go over what's kind of happened recently and when this came across my radar. It says a former West Claremont High School teacher learned her punishment after a student with special needs was taped to a chair. Two teachers, Rachel Smith and Allison Vestring, were charged with unlawful restraint, a misdemeanor of the third degree. Court documents stated that the investigation began when an employee at the high school notified police that a 15-year-old student with Down syndrome was being taped to a chair by two staff members. The incident happened in March of 2024. I will include the video. Obviously, I will be blurring the student's face. The video is very, very enraging. You don't have to be a parent. You don't have to be anything to watch this video and feel your blood start to boil because of what they are doing to this student. He should have been kept safe by his teachers. Instead, this unfolded on their watch.
Hold on. Where's scissors?
I hope you are able to see that my intentions were never harmful and that I am someone with a big heart who made a terrible mistake that day.
Hey, try and get up. Stand up. Stand up. This isn't funny. Yes, it is. It's funny.
Apologize to Mr. and Mrs. Hodge. Sorry. For feeling like Dustin was in an environment where he wasn't loved or taken care of. Because that's all I ever did.
According to court documents, Vestring is accused of taping the 15-year-old to the chair while Smith videotaped the incident. Detectives said the video was found on the two employees' phones after a search warrant was executed. The video was about 46 seconds long, but the student was taped to the chair for about 2.5 minutes, court documents said. Both staff members were placed on administrative leave after the incident. Let's talk about 2.5 minutes for a second. If you think about being physically restrained for 2.5 minutes while your teachers, whom you should have been able to trust, are taping and laughing and making you the joke, while you are in a position that you cannot get out of without assistance, those 2.5 minutes probably felt like hours to this student. And that breaks my heart. Smith was convicted of unlawful restraint and endangering children. On Wednesday, she was given 3 years of probation. She's also required to complete 80 hours of community service and undergo a mental health assessment. I don't think that people that behave in this manner should be allowed around children going forward. You had your chance. You were a teacher. You were to be trusted with the safety, well-being, and security of people's children. And this is what you did. This is what you did with said trust. So I feel like, like it or hate it, If you behave in this manner, I think that your right to be around children should be deleted permanently. Because there's no amount of context or information that I could be given to look at this and say, oh, well, okay, I missed the point. That kind of makes sense. Because nothing that could be added to this situation would make me think any other way. There is no way. This child should have been able to go to school and be safe and be not bullied and not degraded and not made fun of and not taped to a chair. It makes my blood boil. What I would like to know from y'all, I want to make this video short to the point because I know it's upsetting. What I want to know from y'all in the comments down below. If you are a parent or a caregiver to a child that is still in grade school, how would you react if this was your child or the child that you're caring for? If you saw this, would this punishment fit the crime? I personally don't think so, but I also realize that I can say coulda, shoulda, woulda a million times, but I've never been put in this position. I do think that you have to be a certain kind of sick and twisted to be able to behave in this manner. I would not put my dog in a restraint that he couldn't get out of. There is absolutely zero regard for the responsibility that they had as teachers to watch over their students. These are children. And, I think that children that have, autism or Down syndrome or are special needs, they go through enough at school. They go through enough of the bullying and the teasing from other students while they are being looked after by their teachers. It should always be a guarantee of they are going to be safe, stood up for, and nurtured. But that's what's going on with this situation. I can't wait to see what y'all have to say. So for now, if you like the video, please have a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.